All right, friends, this is going to be a super quick video because I'm whipping this up for my son and I. This doesn't take long at all, but it's definitely worth knowing. I'm going to be making some linguine Alfredo, so I'm going to basically be showing you my Alfredo sauce. Cooking pasta is basic. You bring the water up to a boil, make sure the water is salted, and then add the pasta once the water comes to a boil, which I'll be doing. And you can use any pasta for this. But the ingredients for the Alfredo are just a heavy cream, Parmesan cheese, salt, and butter. And that's it. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting this whipped up right now. All right, first things first, I need to get the pot turned on, and I'm just using a small saucepan for this because you don't need anything big. And so I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons of butter. And I go ahead and cut it up so that it'll melt faster. So I'm just going to get that melted. And I'm also going to add 1 cup of heavy cream. This is a 1/2 cup measuring cup, so there's 1/2 cup. There's another 1/2 cup. My water's come to a boil, so let me stick my pasta in the water real quick. And a lot of times when I make this, I'll have sauteed up some chicken to go with it. Sometimes I'll just throw in some garden peas into the pasta. Sometimes I just serve it plain. So you can really put in whatever you want once you serve your pasta. But this is quick and easy, and we love it. Oh, there's one ingredient I forgot. This is going to take just a little bit of nutmeg. That butter is just about melted all the way. And I'm just going to stir this until it coats my spoon, until it's kind of like, like melted ice cream. That's probably a good way. I think I've heard someone describe it that way, but that's kind of what you're looking for, is a consistency kind of like melted ice cream clinging to the spoon. Okay, this butter and cream has come to a boil, so I'm going to reduce it to a simmer because we don't want it to burn. So as soon as it came up to a boil, I'm just turning it down to a simmer, and I'm going to keep stirring it until it gets thickened up. Then that's when I'll add the other ingredients. And the way this usually gets timed is if I put my water on to boil while I'm gathering my other ingredients, by the time my water comes to a boil and I put my pasta in and I make my sauce, everything's ready at the same time. So other than the time it takes the water to boil, the whole process takes about 10 minutes. So how convenient is that for a delicious pasta dinner? All right, I want to bring you in closer because it's almost time for me to add the other ingredients. It's getting thicker. Not quite where I need it to be yet, but almost. Now it is. Do you see that it's starting to thicken on the spoon? And as I go around the edge, I'm picking up some, and it's nice and thick. I'm going to add in 1/2 teaspoon of salt. That was half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add in 2/3 of a cup of Parmesan cheese, just regular grated Parmesan cheese. And I will tell you that the grated works better, because if you get the kind that's like shredded in the little strips, it takes longer to melt, and actually it doesn't always melt as smooth. So really the grated kind, the kind that's almost like a powder, is better. In my experience, that's been the case. So I'm going to keep stirring this, and I'm going to also add just a little bit of nutmeg, just that much, just a sprinkle. Get that stirred in, and I'm just going to cook this until everything melts, and then it'll be ready. And the pasta is done now, so let me drain that. Okay, this sauce is nice and thick and ready, so I'm going to get that served up on the pasta now. All right, so here we have it, friends, a nice bowl of linguine, and I'm going to add some of this delicious Alfredo sauce. This is so good, y'all. Get the fork and get that stirred in. Look at that. How delicious does that look? That is amazing. Gotta give just a couple of sprinkles of parsley just for decoration. And a tiny bit more grated Parmesan on top. And there we have it, friends. Linguine Alfredo. Absolutely delicious. Make some of this. You'll love it, I guarantee. See you again soon. Bye-bye.